Have you ever seen an old well late at night? The surroundings are silent, the wind has stopped, and only black depths in the dark water. Today's story begins around just such a well. The well that doesn't just hold water, but also stores thousands of whispered words. This well was in a village where no one lives anymore. People said that the well was once holy. Its water was so cold and clear that whoever drank from it, all their diseases would go away. But one night, a strange thing suddenly happened in the village. The body of a dead dog floated into the well. Its eyes were open, but a terrible darkness was gathering in its eyes. Since the day the well became impure, the people of the village started avoiding it. After nightfall, the villagers started hearing strange things. There were sounds coming from the well. Sometimes they would call her by name, and sometimes they would hum in an unknown language. At first I thought it was just the wind playing, but one day a young boy went and stood by the well. He said that they were talking to him. They were saying, "Come down, we are waiting for you." From that day on, he was lost. Only his shoes were lying by the well. No one dared to draw water from the well anymore. But one day, a village mother made medicine for her sick daughter with that water. What was surprising was the girl got better immediately. But as night fell, the girl changed her voice. She was speaking in someone else's voice. Sometimes a man's, sometimes an old man's, and sometimes a child's. The darkness of that well flashed before her eyes. A few brave men from the village decided they would fill the well. They covered the well with soil, stones, and bricks. But as night fell, it was seen those who had filled the well disappeared one by one. Some said that they had walked to the well themselves. Some others swore that a long black hand had come out of the well and pulled them out. Many years later, when the village was almost empty, a traveler suddenly stopped by the well. He did not know the stories. He was just dying of thirst. He looked into the well, but instead of water, there was only darkness below. But he heard someone whispering his own name, the name he had never told anyone, the name his mother had only called him when he was a child. He wanted to run away in fear, but no matter how far he ran, the same whisper kept ringing in his ears, sometimes in his mother's voice, sometimes in the voice of an unknown dead person. It is said in folk tales, this well is actually a gateway, not water, but full of souls. Those who have forgotten, those who have been buried, who have not found peace even after death, their voices are trapped here. That is why the whispers are heard. They seek freedom, but every time someone comes close, they pull them down, because a new soul means a new voice. That village still doesn't exist today. The houses have collapsed, the trees have covered the path, but the well is strangely intact. If you stand close at night, then you might hear someone calling your name. Maybe in the voice of your lost loved one, maybe the voice of someone you never knew. But remember, once you answer them, you can never come back, because the well doesn't just listen, it swallows. So friends, that was today's story, the whispering well. Now you're going to sleep, but if you hear an unfamiliar whisper outside your window tonight, maybe it's not the wind, maybe your well is waiting too.
Thank you for listening to tonight's story. If you felt the chill, if the silence made your heart beat faster, then don't forget to subscribe to Horror Whisper. Here, every night has a new shadow, and every shadow has a story.